Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Michelle and I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark and Ebay. And I run this channel called Shop and Tales until it takes off because it's just going to be reselling information. I cross-post to my other channel as well. So I am not sure where you're watching this, but welcome to Shop and Tales. And so I'm going to wrap my 4, 5, 6 orders, just under $300 worth. I think it's like $280 or something, of overnight sales with you. And I have 3 on Poshmark and 3 on eBay. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you what sold and for how much. The first thing, I don't know if you are a reseller and you're watching, have you noticed that swimsuit sales have increased? So definitely start picking up those swimsuits. People definitely go to the secondhand market for swimsuits because swimsuits, even though they're just very small, they are basically over $100 unless you're getting at Target or Walmart. Swimsuit's a good quality swimsuit with like a genuine bra, underwire, retail for over $100. This one I have been sitting on for a couple years. It's called Fantasy with an E. And I think it's because of the size. The size was not like a, oh look at that, it was new with tags. I don't even know if I knew it was new with tags when I was taking the pictures. It wasn't like a small, medium, large type of deal. The size was 36H. So it just went by the bra size. And so I don't know, I will probably not pick up this brand again if I'm being honest, because I feel like I sat on it way too long. If it had like a number size, I think it probably would have sold a lot quicker. So anyways, it did sell for $60. I paid $5. It sold on eBay, so I'm going to include a little eBay thank you card along with a couple of stickers and seal it up. On eBay, I ship Ground Advantage to save my buyers a little bit of money instead of shipping priority. So Ground Advantage, plain eBay bags that I get 4 times a year with my, since I have an eBay store, I spend, I think it's like $720 a year on my eBay store, if I'm not mistaken. And so technically they're not free. So like that's your rent. That's my rent of, I'm renting my space on eBay on a store, and that is how much it costs. So if I had a brick and mortar store, it would be more than that on the monthly. So it sounds like a lot for the whole year, but it is what it is. Okay, so the next item was this bra. I am including some clear straps that I sourced. Not sure if they're going to work or not. I didn't mention that I was going to include them, just in the fact that, you know, in the mere fact that maybe it doesn't work. But I do pick up bras pretty much every time I go out and thrifting, because bras are only $2.49 where I thrift. The brand is Elomi. I do well with that brand. Heavy duty, like heavy duty bra here. It's a size 40J, 40J guys. And it's strapless, and it once upon a time had some straps, but I picked it up without the straps because I knew that I had these little clear ones, and since it is underwire, they probably bought it for the fact that it is underwire. And that sold on Poshmark, so they are getting a couple stickers, little cute little kitties with sharks, and that is going priority mail because it's sold on Poshmark. And to the best of my knowledge, you can't send anything on Posh any other way except for priority mail, because when someone purchases from you, they're paying shipping to the post office, but through Poshmark, and Poshmark then sends us sellers the label. So that's just the way it works, a little bit different than eBay. But I quite like it, even though with tax it ends up being about $10 usually, give or take a buck off of Posh, whatever you're buying. So like I'm in the South, and if I were to sell this bra and it weighs like maybe 12 ounces to, well, it's going to Georgia, but if I were to sell it to California and it was going priority mail or first class on eBay, it would cost more than just a flat rate on Posh. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so did I say how much that sold for? That sold for $25. The next I took an offer of $31, and it was this Ebay skirt. It came from Amazon. I sourced it a couple years ago, and I wore it because I was looking. It's very hard to find long ankle-length denim skirts with no slits. And it has fringe, so it's kind of like a cool, it's very cool. It has pockets in the front. It has pockets in the back. It's a true medium wash denim. And it's a brand that I never heard of because it's from Amazon. Ebay 2XL. And there was I was influenced, to be honest. I was influenced. I watched a video of a lot of younger gals styling these denim skirts in cute little fun ways. I think Zara, the brand Zara, made it popular. And I thought I was going to feel not frumpy with an ankle length skirt, but because back in the day, I embraced my frump during my mommy years and I liked it. And so I thought I was going to be able to wear it again and not feel like frumpy. But any ankle length or long type of skirts makes me feel like been there, done that. I think it's like a lot of when the 70s and 60s style comes around, and you hear older women saying that they've been there, done that, that they feel like their 60s or 70s era, that ship has sailed, and it doesn't matter whether it's stylish or trendy or whatever. You're just not influenced because you're feeling a certain way, that you've been there, done that. Like 80s neon. I was an 80s teenager, and I loved to wear lime green with fluorescent orange and fluorescent yellow even. I have a picture of me all decked out like that, and if I could find it, I will put it up here and scan it. But so I loved it when I was, a teenager, but now not so much. Even if like everybody was rocking around with neon, I would probably be in like a neutral or something. Okay, so $31 for that skirt. All right, so now we have one more priority mail for Posh, and this was a $54 offer. I bought this, I think it was 2019, guys. 2019. I don't know if anybody has heard of Jomar. I used to buy off of ThreadUp and Jomar, and it was like big boxes of random coats. I don't know what I was thinking. But it is a full-length women within coat, size 1X, which is their 22, 24. Beautiful teddy coat, dark gray, nothing wrong with it, flawless. And it came in one of those big boxes. It's heavy too. I'm really glad that it sold on Poshmark, because this would have cost an arm and a leg to ship off on eBay. Where is it going? It is going to Pennsylvania, going to Pittsburgh. So I could ship it. It's going priority mail, but I really don't have anything this big to ship it in. I don't have a box this size. Box would have been better. But I do get these. I have them linked in my description off of Amazon. I get these big giant bags, and they work quite well. I'm going to finish. I want to like give her a thank you, a proper thank you card and some stickers and stuff. So I am going to finish wrapping that off of camera to not bore you guys. All right, so let's talk about tails, because this is shopping tails here, regardless of me putting it on both of my channels. While I'm thrifting, you overhear a multitude. Whether you want to overhear it or not, you're hearing a multitude of stories. And yesterday was no exception when I went out thrifting. See that big bear? That is not a blanket. If it was a blanket, it'd do really well reselling. I could probably sell it for $40, but I may just let my husband keep it. I'm not sure. But it's like a hoodie poncho type of situation. It's actually really cool. So I sourced that and 30 other items that are underneath that I'm going to be doing a video on them, a haul video. Getting back to story time. It was kids. They were talking in Spanish. I think I actually texted them because they kept on repeating it. They were making Barbies talk, and they kept on repeating this one phrase. So I sounded it out, and I was curious. I texted my husband, who was outside already, and asked him what it meant. And it meant immigration was coming, which broke my heart in two, guys. It really did. Despite how we feel, hearing young kids, I'm going to say kids under 10. These kids were maybe second or third grade. They're making their Barbies talk, and then they were making them run. And I couldn't figure out like what were they talking about, but they were actually talking about run, immigration is coming for you. So that stuff just breaks my heart. Like it wasn't a pleasant experience at all, but that was the little tale of my thrifting last night. Anyways, okay, moving right along. Is hard to move right along. That's okay. So this is a Chaps 3X 100% cotton, no iron, paisley print. Look at that. Screaming Easter eggs to me. I just feel like that is very spring and Easter. Size 3X button-up shirts do extremely well for me. I mean, extremely well. I've tried 1X, I've tried 2X, I've tried extra large, medium, small, those. 3X is my #1 size button-up blouse. So that's good to know. Comment below if that is true for your button-up blouses, if you sell button-up blouses. Thank you cards and eBay. A couple of stickers. So we got some ointment, I guess. Some ointment. That's not very fun. All right, so we got some jam and an IKEA box. That's kind of cute. So we're going to give her the jam in the IKEA box for stickers. And that is going first class because it's from eBay. It sold on eBay. And then I have one men's item. I do sell men's, but I don't sell men's very often. I have probably about 80 men's items, and I sell maybe 2 a month. It's really not that many. Not that many at all. Okay, so this is going to Kentucky. That button-up 3X shirt is going to Kentucky. All right, and for my menswear, it's 100% silk. If you are a reseller, you may or may not know of the brand Robert Graham. I'm trying to think who I learned that from. It was another reseller, probably about 10 years ago. I don't remember. Rockstar Flipper, I think I met him at Posh Fest too. I think that's who I heard this brand, I think. So it's 100% silk, Robert Graham, these really wild paisley shirts. I've only sold 2 in the past 10 years, and this is the 3rd one. They have contrasting sleeves. I think they retail for well over $100, and it's a size medium. I paid $4.99 last Saturday. Last Saturday, my family took like a thrifting trip 3 or 4 hours away, and we hit up like 6, so many Goodwills we hit up. And this was one of the items that I picked up. I was apprehensive because it was medium, and normally I don't sell medium, for men or women. But I remembered hearing about this. I need another little, can we do it here? Okay, I remember hearing about this brand, and I have sold it twice before. And so I just chanced it, and I'm very happy that I chanced it because it sold for asking price of $75, guys. It's going to Dallas, Texas. $75. Like, what? So I paid $5, sold it for $75. Keep in mind, I know I sound like a broken record, and that's going to bore you to tears if you have been watching my videos. That both of my platforms take a 20% commission, and I promote my listings. So when I say that something sold for $75, I'm not actually getting $75, guys. This is gross sales. All right, so he's gonna get ice cream and a kitten riding a shark. Yeah, so just, keep that in mind. We're not getting rich here. I always say that. I mean, some people do get rich, but I do probably punch, I don't know. I feel like it's over 40 hours, but maybe not. But it's a lot of back and forth, offering with people unless they buy it outright. But I'm bringing stuff home. I'm going out shopping and sourcing. And while I do enjoy that most of the time, it's still work. You're going through hundreds, sometimes thousands of garments looking for the diamond in the rough. And then you're coming home. If it needs washing, you're washing. I do steam everything to antibacterial. I don't use any sprays because I know people hate if you spray them with Febreze or anything like that. So I don't do that. And there, that's it. So yes, I'm going out and I'm sourcing and spending time and effort, obviously, going through racks and racks of clothes, finding the diamonds in the rough, bringing them home, washing, steaming, photographing, editing, and inventorying them, and then also taking pictures for you guys about what's sold and my hauls. So I mean, it is real laborious work. You know, it's not just kicking back doing nothing. That's all. And it's not for everybody. However, everybody can do it. If you put your mind to it, obviously you could do it. Everybody can do it, but if you're not into fashion or just out shopping, if that is not your spark, then you are not going to enjoy this type of job. But the majority of people that I've talked to do enjoy it. And it's just, you know, you're active, you're getting your steps in. I do get 5,000 steps, which isn't much, but I mean, that's how many I get if I'm shopping 5,000 steps. So it works. So that is all I have for you today, guys. And I hope you guys will stay tuned. I'm going to do another video on what I sourced and get that up. I definitely, I do all these videos. I make videos every day, but they're all scheduled, so I'm not even sure when you're going to be seeing this. And I schedule all my videos, so there's content on the daily, almost on the daily. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll stay tuned. And if this interests you, give me a thumbs up, because that really helps with the algorithm on YouTube. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Bye-bye. Guess what happened? What always happens after I get done filming a what sold video? I click stop and I sell one more item, guys. And so I have not been to the post office yet, and it's only noon, so I am going to add this. It's called Fig and Flower plus size 2X. This brand had pieces at Anthropology, and this just sold for $27, which was an offer that I took on eBay. And so that brings my total over $300 for the overnight sales. So that was nice. So I'm going to be putting it in a little Ziploc bag with a little eBay thank you card. And I'm going to add it in, give her some stickers. I'm going to add it in with this video. So yes, overnight sales, over $300. We love it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Now off to the post office.